Howdy, all. My name is Chuck Stone, and welcome back to my running back retro career mode, where today we're going up against Mississippi State after a huge win last week over Kentucky. We're going to defend Cooper, and we're going to discipline Sanders. Now here going up against number 24 ranked Mississippi State. They'll be in there light grays as we're going to be in our blackouts. They're 4-2 in conference, 7-3 overall. We're 2-4 in conference, 3-7 overall. Let's go ahead and hop into this. Playing in the rain here at home over a ranked team. Huge atmosphere. Return started there at the 3-yard line. No hair on this return. He'll get it out of bounds up at the 29-yard line. Now on first down, we'll run it with him. He'll get 7 yards. And for those who are new to this series, O'Hare is our player. And we're going to be doing a career all the way from college all the way up through the NFL. We're going to hope that he can get drafted. But once again, it is no guarantee, so we have to win games these next year especially. And then also his senior year, I guess, even more importantly. Downfall's incomplete. Targeting, nobody really there. Just trying to get the ball out of there as I was in the pocket for way too long. Now we're going to have to go for this one on fourth down. And we get it with O'Hare diving to get the gain. 10 yards there by Kemp. Down at the yard to gain, and they'll give it to us. So that one's caught by Jack for a 7-yard gain. And now we'll do a 2-yard run with O'Hare, getting down for a 3rd and inches where we will run it with him again for 4 yards. Those heavy impacts do scare me every single time they happen. Not necessarily for his safety, caught there by the no-name receiver before he steps out of bounds. But more because he had that fumble issue his freshman year especially. But I have full faith in him. And he's been a lot better at protecting the ball here with 3-yard run there on 2nd and goal. That'll be the end of the first quarter. We're all tied up at 0 here. He'll get down at the half-yard line, and I just want to power it in with him. But we will not score here, as I was being way too greedy, trying to force the touchdown there. So now Mississippi State will have a 99-yard drive to score first. They leave us with 1:07 here. O'Hare starting the return at the 10-yard line. And he did really good returning the ball last week, but he only gets this one up to the 30. Now we are racing against the clock here, where we are in a huge deficit yards per second. And we miss Kemp there. Now on 3rd and 9. And we get 8, bringing up a 4th and 1. Where we do what we should have done on the goal line is just run it with Cooper down the middle. That only leaves us with a little under 40 seconds. That's caught by Jack, but it stays in bounds. 29 seconds now, and we'll settle for a field goal if we have to. 23 seconds, we'll call our first timeout, leaving us with 1 with 23 seconds remaining. We'll throw this one up to Jack, a really risky throw, and it's intercepted. 15 seconds left on the clock for Mississippi State to do something with, but they will not score. At the end of the first half, we trail 7-0. And they score again. We trail 14-0 on our first possession of the third quarter, and we'll take that touchback. We were really greedy there, and I think that's going to come back to bite us in the butt. 6 yards there by O'Hare. Four yards now, bringing up 3rd and inches. We'll once again just take the dive with Cooper for a 2-yard gain. We learn from our mistakes, which is very important to do in this series, and something I haven't done well all throughout my Retro Bowl career is just play the game and learn from my mistakes. We're hit out of bounds after a 5-yard gain there. I have learned, we need a defense. But there are a lot more lessons for me to learn in this. 2nd and inches, we're going to run it up the gun with O'Hare, and he gets down at the line to gain, but he gets the first. Down falls incomplete, bouncing off of Kemp. We were under a lot of pressure, and I didn't want to put it in a spot where it could get intercepted. We find Jack there for a 9-yard gain on 2nd and 10. Now, start the 3rd quarter, we have 3rd and 1, or 4th quarter, we have 3rd and 1. We'll take off here with Cooper for a 3-yard gain. Six yards now by Kemp. So this drive is taking forever, like most of our drives do. 4 yards now. And we'll have a wide open Jack here on 3rd and inches for a 10-yard gain. Getting down at the 10. We need to play some fast football, and hopefully we can have a bit of luck on our side. 8 yards there by O'Hare. Getting down at the 2. And now 2 yards by O'Hare on the ground. We'll kick the PAT. It's up and good by Sanders. Mississippi State recovers our onside kick, leaving us 46 seconds left, and we trail by 14 points. So this one's out of our hands at this point. Up to the 30 there on the return by O'Hare. And just think what could have happened if we had scored on that opening drive instead of letting them get the 99-yard drive after going down on the 1-yard line. If we just ran the QB dive, Cooper, when we should have. Call the timeout there. And down at the 21 here with Kemp. We'll just settle for the field goal here. Get some more points, hopefully get Sanders some more XP. As we doink this one, and I always forget that we have a lot farther, that we are a lot farther out in Retro Bowl college than we are in Retro Bowl NFL, and we doink that one to end the game. We lose 21-7, and we drop down to ranked 114. We'll defend our defensive linemen. And that'll be it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and come back next episode for our game against Ole Miss. Thank you all. Have a good one, and peace.